to another Friday Writing and Productivity stream. My name is Esther Marie Andujar. I'm a Puerto Rican writer aspiring to be a hybrid career author. I it's been a while since I said that, so it's like remembering the intro. Hello, friends. Welcome to my channel and my Friday stream. Just very quickly, so everyone kind of like knows whether you are new or uh, a long time friend. I run 30-minute sprints with a 10-minute break and chat. I mute while we sprint, and I use my Spirit City to run the sprint. You'll see my Spirit City in a little bit. I do also want to like caveat. Um, my internet is struggling a little bit. Uh, Probably because we're still dealing with the ripples of the massive blackout that we had on the 16th and subsequently a second blackout on this yesterday on the 17th. So everything related with electricity is still a little bit iffy. Hopefully, and I'm knocking on wood, the electricity has stayed since yesterday. No problems as of yet, but also it's Puerto Rico. Might I need to add more to that? So if by any chance we run into the luck that I lose power, I will see how can I get to the stream and end it because it's gonna be just a black void. So hopefully everyone knocks on wood that doesn't happen. Um, but I wanted to like make you guys aware just in case. Um, yeah, so let me go ahead and say hi to all the friends in chat, and while I do that, let me know what are you working on during the stream so we can check up on each other. I have a couple of things that I do want to check off my to-do list and get off of my Kanban board. Um, I'm hoping that I am towards the end of drafting episode 18. So that will be one of the orange sticky notes. And if I'm able to do that and I still have sprints, then I'm going to move to one of these purple sticky notes because I'm also just a couple hundred words away of finishing a chapter from this project, and I want to do that too. That will be that will be wonderful if I can just, take two sticky notes down, cross two things on my to-do list. I have not been the most productive person today, but I did finish one of the Japanese dramas that I had almost. I was halfway through it. Uh, so I was watching while I was eating, and when I check how many episodes I had left, I was just like, might as well finish it. And I can cross that. It's not on my to-do list, but I can cross that on my long list of things that I need to finish watching because they are halfway done. So yeah, let me go ahead and say hi to everyone. Hello, Laura. Hi, JC. Laura says, did I go to the library and pick up six poetry collections to read? Yes, yes, I did. I love that. JC says, nice, Laura. Hello, Dee. Some highs to each other. Fingers crossed your power stays. Yes, and we stream all night, or we stream all night. Yeah, I mean, it will. I'm pretty sure it's just gonna be a black void if that happens. I am really hoping it doesn't. But the internet is still very kind of like iffy, so I may or may not freeze here and there. So just you know, takes those couple of seconds more of the sprints if 30 minutes are too short. Um, Laura says, I'm still writing poetry, having fun with it is enjoyable. Having fun with it, it is enjoyable though. Mm, I'm glad that you're enjoying writing poetry. Love that. Um, I have a headache moving slow. My I'm gonna think you're trying to say my to do. My I do have delusional goals. Deidre, I need you to reword that sentence because I don't think my brain can rework it. So you have a headache, hence why you're moving slow. And on top of that, you have delusional goals. Okay, but I do have delusional. There we go. There we go. There we go. Hello, cool. Hello, hello. Esther Laura's poetry is good and tugs at those heartstrings. I mean, Laura's a wonderful writer, so I'm not surprised. Um, and no, words are hard. That's true. Words are hard. Yeah, words are hard. Speaking is hard. Life is hard. Ah, okay, friends. Let me go ahead and share my Spirit City. Do let me know down in the comment section, chat, in the chat. What are you working on during the spring? Um, are we writing? Are we revising? Are we editing? Are we reading? Are we crocheting? Are we watching something? What are we doing? What are we striving for? Even, and it doesn't have to strive to see, speaking is hard. You don't need to be striving to productivity. You can be striving towards rest, and it might not be productive in like writing specific, but it's certainly productive in like living in the grand scheme and of things. Um, Words are very hard. Yes. Roy is so sweet and soft and warm right now, laying next to me. That's so cute. He's adorable. Sam is behind me. She might fall asleep because she ate the leftover white rice from my mom, and that might. I'm sure that she feels full, um, and she might just now. Like she's like this. Her eyes are like opening and closing. Soon, very soon, she's just gonna lay to the side and fall asleep. Um, Deidre is working on a newsletter, and then we shall see what will be next. Like I said, I am gonna work on finishing drafting episode 18, and hopefully, once I do that, I'll still have sprints that I can use to finish another project chapter. Um, but yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and let me connect. Okay, I want to connect this to my phone. Though I know it's going to connect to here. So, yep. And then let me make sure that it is connected here. Yeah. So I'll be listening to music on my phone instead of the computer. Um, yeah. Let's see. Let's see. Yeah, I seem to have forgotten that newsletter are a thing. I'm going to be beta reading probably. And yeah, with that said, I'm gonna go ahead and take this off. Just as a reminder, a quick reminder, tap the like button and subscribe if you haven't subscribed for more streams and writer and planner related content. I do monthly planning streams at the end of each month, so be on the lookout for that. And with that, we will start our first sprint. And I'll see you guys in 30 minutes. Happy productivity, friends. And that is time, friends. That is time. How did we do? Uh, Happy lurking, Leaves. Hope you're doing well. Let me go ahead and check how many words I got. 1 second. 1 second. I got 555 words. That is funny. 555. Love it. Yes, this one. This one, this one, this one. 55555. And I am. This is 30 minutes. And it's 555. Doo-doo-doo-doo-doo. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. I may have to hold on a second. Hold on. Okay, I'm back. Ah, oh, I need to run around the house very quickly. I feel like I run a marathon. Um, anyways, what was I saying? Oh, I got 555 words, and I had to go ahead and run around the house. Oh, God. Anyways, how did you guys do? Let's do a progress check. Um, so I got those words, and based on uh okay, all of this is done. All of this is done. I don't have that much left. Ooh, I think I'm gonna be able to finish episode 18 on the next sprint. Nice. If I can do that, then that means that I have 2 sprints for the other thing. Yes! Yes, 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 yes. Um, so seems like things are going well. It's what I wanted to say. So, loving that for me. But golly, it's so humid here. That's why I'm sweating. Oh. Um, well, sorry because I had to like run very quickly. To help out with something. Um, but yeah, we will be able to get that done. Hopefully. So I know Dee was supposed to be working on a newsletter. Dee, if you're hearing me, you might have me muted. How's the update on that newsletter? JC, did you settle into beta reading or did you do something else? Probably. I'm wondering if Laura's still cuddling with Roy. It sounds like that could have been. I mean, if you have your pet beside you and they're soft and warm and uh it's just like it's hard to do something when your pet is beside you, all cute and fluffy. um yeah, I know it's supposed to be doing something. Yeah. uh you should. I started watching a video and got distracted. Next sprint. Well, you have 4 minutes of this break. If you don't have the document open the document so you can jump and see. I knew, I'm like, maybe I'm muted, maybe I'm very low volume. Good. You sent the newsletter. That's good. That's good. Good, good, good. Went out of the house today, so I was still getting settled. That happens. I don't think I have any intentions to go out this next few days. I don't know. You were indeed muted. I know. I know, my people. I know. Okay, the document is open. Good. Good, 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 good. Because when it's open, there's a higher chance that you're gonna be like, oh, I'm supposed to be in this tab. Uh, So yeah, now I between finishing work building or biting the bullet and starting the book. I think my face tells you what I think you should be doing. Start the darn book. The you don't really need to you don't really need to work build anymore. You're procrastinating. That's what you're doing. Start, I don't know, start talking to the document, start dictating to like get the ball rolling. Stop stalling. God. I just have to take some medicine and get my coffee. Nice, 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 nice. Esther's face said a whole lot. Yes. What? Me? Never. Yes, you. 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 Stop stalling. Lord. That's I girl. Just get on with it. You know, don't stall and then you're struggling to meet deadlines. There's no excuse now. You don't have school to I mean, as far as I remember, you're done. So you don't have school for the foreseeable future. So you have no excuses besides health. Health is a rightful excuse up until a certain point. Because sometimes you just, uh, everyone needs an Esther in their lives to go on your, yeah. My brain thinks it's on holiday. Okay. Are you miraculously so religious that you observe Good Friday? If your answer is like or you take a couple of seconds to say yes, then there is not a holiday that you're observing. So no, it's not a holiday. So it is a good old Friday, like any other Friday. I mean, it is not Easter. Easter is Sunday. It is not Easter. It's Good Friday, and still, if you are not religious, you are not observing the holiday, so it's not your holiday. So we're gonna get to our second sprint. Get back to work if you have something to do. See you guys in 30. In time, friends, time. How did we do? Awesome. Welcome, Jessica. Hello, hello. And also, hi Tiff, checking in. Hopefully you are doing better. So yeah. Okay, how did we do? So I got 468 words. I finished kind of like at the 25-minute mark, 25th minute mark. So the draft of episode 18 is done. You cannot see it right now because of how I have this laid out, but I did move the sticky note um, from the doing to the done, and you may have seen like a document popping in and popping out. I opened the document that I will be working on for the next 2 sprints. So yeah, that is done. And we're gonna move along. I'm gonna work on not a Mireya project. I'm gonna work on a me, Esther project. Uh, but I'm doing the switch because they're both paranormal, so I don't have it's not a huge switch in my head. Also, both of them have very specific playlists, so the music will immediately will make my brain switch headspace. I'm also the chapter that I'm writing is a character that I really like, so I'm not gonna have too much struggle writing it and finishing it because I just need to finish it. And then after that, hopefully by that the stream is done, and then I have to like look if I want to keep on working on my paranormal projects or if I'm gonna then do a hard pivot to contemporaries and maybe work on something for Sally. I don't know. This weekend is kind of like a free for all, because it's I don't need to go to work, so and I don't need to go anywhere either, so I can kind of like work on a lot of things. So yeah. Let's see. JC got coffee and also some water. Started reading. So I'm on track now. Love that. I think I still have enough for the rest of the stream. Maybe I don't know. We shall. Oh God. We shall see if by the time that I finish this, I still feel very thirsty. I might just fill it and add a hydration packet to add electrolytes to my water, because I've been finding that both for me and my mom, when we drink water and don't feel like we are getting like our thirst is still there, then I go ahead and add those, which I need to purchase them again. Because they really they work. They work wonderful. And there's no added like pigments or anything like that because we get them like lime or lemon taste. So there's no added food coloring to it. So there's no added sugars, anything like that. So yeah, I I depending on when I finish this, I may or may not add that. Let's see. D says, I got no words, got distracted by the hubs coming home, and adulting thing I forgot to do. So next sprint, we still have 2 sprints. And then author I don't know why I read your username that way. JC said, I was sufficiently manned so the web crack worked. Good. I'm glad. Uh, why did it sound like you said twerk when I said that you were on track now? It sounded like you said they twerk one this yourself and said work wonderful. Like when I said I don't have to go to work, like now or tomorrow. I don't know. I don't know what I said that sounded like twerk. Oh, talking about electrolytes? Oh, because they, okay, because they work wonderful. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Now. Okay, I got it. I was like, I know I have said a lot of words that could sound like I said twerk. You know, life of an accent. Um, it sounded like you said the twerk wonder, and instead of work wonderful. Okay, okay, got it, got it. Hey, I love your accent. I, I mean, I don't hate my accent. I'm not gonna say I love it because it doesn't, to my ears, it doesn't sound like anything quite specific. Um, but I don't know. I also been hearing this voice my entire life, so I don't think my ears can pick on anything specifically. Uh, it was probably just me hearing incorrectly. Or it could be that I just said things too fast. Sometimes I try to speak in English the way that I speak Spanish, and the way that English sounds not necessarily matches the speed that I can talk in Spanish. I don't know. There's some sounds, especially when there's like consonants together. There's some sounds that are so harsh and that you have to like use your entire mouth to say them, when Spanish tends to have a lot of the sounds and words can flow, and Puerto Ricans, we are notorious of like just shaving letters off words to make our sentence flow faster. So, so sometimes it happens that I'm trying to speak too fast for the amount of work that I need to put into my mouth to actually pronounce things. When I know in Spanish, I can mumble jumble things, and people will still. I mean, Spanish speaking people will understand me. Um, I will think that I will think to you it sounds normal. Yeah, probably. I got you because I have heard you full on speak Spanish, and I'm like, huh? Do what now? Yeah. Although sometimes I ask you to repeat yourself because I just love it. I just love how it sounds. I get that. I get that. Okay, friends, we are going to our third sprint. I'll see you guys in 30 minutes. Happy productivity. that is time, friends. How did we do? How did we do? So, I got 451 words, and I also finished that chapter, so I can move a sticky note. Yay! Ah, move a sticky note. Love it, love it, love it, love it. I can also come here and oh, I don't have my chapters. Ah, alas, that's not how I did my to-do list there. But I think I did. I do need to check on a couple of things here. So 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 so. Let me mark what I've done so far. Yeah, this is the right color. This is done. There we go. There we go. There we go. I think I'm gonna start the next chapter of that project. Knowing that I might not finish it today. It depends. So let's see. D. Lord Jesus, why this jump so much? D wrote 112 words and solved a racial word building crisis. Yay! Love that. Jessica got 120 words, got food, and spent most of that spring eating. Love that. That is fantastic. Love it, love it, love it. Yay for D. Thank you. Woo, to JC and good job to Jessica from D. Love, 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 love all the progress that we are getting. Just reminding you, the next sprint is our final sprint. And we got 7 minutes, 6 or 7 minutes, 6 minutes, 6 minutes out of our break. So if you need to refill your water, your tea, your coffee, you need to go to the bathroom, you need to stretch, anything like that, go ahead and do so. Lord Jesus. Let's see. JC said I read a couple of pages and then as my back started hurting more, I had to go set up stuff to go work on the bed. That is perfectly fine. And need my heating pad. I had to stop because the pain was stealing my focus. Yeah. It definitely it will make it so much harder to focus. So yeah. I think yes, just to let you know, next Friday is the monthly planning stream. So next Friday I will be working on my planning for May. You might just have me as a white noise as you work on other things. But if you like to join me into, getting things ready and planned for next month, that will be next Friday. It's the same time. It's usually a shorter stream, FYI. Tiffany says, I actually got some writing done. Did 172 words. Love that. Yay. Big round of applause. Love it, love it. These are the first words I've been able to get all week. That's perfectly fine. Because you've been having a rough week. So we're gonna celebrate that you were able to get this amount of lovely words, 172. I'm glad that you were able to get back to your writing. And again, better, Lord Jesus, why? That's fantastic because every single word is better than 0 words. So, yay, Tiffany. That's awesome. Love, love, love that. All the celebration. That's great, Tiffany. I'm happy you're able to get some writing in. Love that. We've got 3 more minutes. No, I don't want a snack. I kind of like want some gum. See if I can stop yawning. I don't know why I'm yawning. That's ridiculous. I see this little hair wants to not work. There we go. Let's see. Esther, what's your reward video tonight? Nothing, cause before I came in, I finished one of the series that I had halfway done. So technically I got my entertainment and viewing of today. I finished nevertheless the Japanese remake of because I saw a year or 2 ago, I think, the Korean one, and then Japan made a remake. Very good. Very, very good. It was slightly less problematic compared to the Korean one. I knew the story and the premise and the characters and the way they do carry themselves are very problematic, but it's just it's those kind of like train wrecks that you cannot avoid looking. So the Japanese version was less train wrecky than the Korean. So I finished that. Yeah, I I don't know if I decide to have a break. Either I may try to see if I have something else that I can watch fairly quickly, or I can read a little bit more of The Invisible Life of Addie LaRue. I started it the day we lost power, and I'm on page 39. It's interesting. It's interesting. I'm still not sold on the dual timeline. I think it was more of a stylistic choice than a narrative choice. I mean, I may be wrong. That's how it feels to me. I'm not the author, so lawyer guy. Yeah, yeah. I mean, it's good so far. I just the timeline, the way that it's structured is not completely winning me. So yeah, let's go ahead and get ready for that final sprinty sprint. I'll see you guys in 30 minutes. Happy productivity, friends! And we're done, friends. We are done. Let me see how many words I got. I got 533 words during that final sprint. I said 533. God, I cannot even remember. Yes, 533 words. Awesome, awesome. So let me see. Oh, let me take this banner off. And now let's do a progress check. Let me do some mathematics. I got 984 words for those two chapters, 984. And then last one, 23. So for this stream, I got 2007 words. Love it, love it, love it, love it. Let me see. I did see that Tiffany was like, okay, I told myself that I was going to do one scene and I got it done. 1,349 words. I'm debating trying for another one, but the headache is still there and I really want to lay back down. And Tiffany decided I will keep going until the end of the sprint and then call it a night. I hope you were able to do that. I also noted, and I think I did pass. No, I still have 200 more words. But that's okay. I am very close. Now I'm closer to hit the 10K mark on the Asteroid Project manuscript, which I was just like, oh my god! Ah! So that was kind of like the celebration. Laura naps. Roy wants me awake now. And Morgan popped in to say hello, hello, hello. And I bet that was a nice nap. Um, thank you, thank you, thank you. And yes, do take care of yourself, Tiffany. Jessica got 299 words, did a bunch of research about logs. Was it worth it? Probably not. I mean, a lot of the times we do hours of research for a single line, so I get it. Got one chapter in. I did mess writing these teams. Okay, I think I get it or got it. I don't know. Way to go to Jessica. And Tiffany got 275 in the extra scene and is happy. Glad that you are happy with your progress today, Tiff. So save your document, you know, close the laptop or the tablet and lay back down and rest. D says we are under a severe storm warning, so if the power stays, I may write another scene. If not, then it is what it is. Also, great job to D. Think she meant miss. I did I didn't mean miss. Uh, oh, I got one chapter in and I did mean miss writing. Okay. Okay. There we go. There we go. Words are hard when the brain is hot. We're looking for a used car for me. So excited. Love that. Yeah, 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 yeah. I kind of like, even if I was more, my confusion was not the word mess. It was like, do I get what the themes are? But then I was like, yeah, I do. I do. Do I? I do. I do. I do. So I did not register the word mess. I was more hooked on the word teams because I was like, do I know that information? But I do. I do. I do. Um, that will be very helpful for you, Laura. True, to get a car. Um, and writing is spelled wrong, but again, words are hard. Uh, yes, we hope you find a good one, Laura. And then Tiffany says, I'm going to play with funds for a little as my reward and then go to bed. Sounds like a plan. And then Dee says, I'm writing BDSM books. I missed it. It all? Yes. Yes, yes, yes. So I my brain was on the right wavelength. I was just like, you guys, you know that I am notorious of forgetting the things that I'm supposed to know. So that's why I'm always like, do I know? Do I know? Do I know? I do. Do I? It's just, this is why I can't keep secrets, because most of the time 95% of the time, I don't even remember that I know. So, so yeah, that is it for today. I got work done. I got draft, the episode 18 is drafted. I finished a chapter for the Asaroya project and started the other chapter, which if I remember correctly, that is the catalyst of the story. So having that catalyst being on that 10K word count, it's good. It's good. Um and yeah, I may or may not relax for a little bit and see if I want to keep writing on the Asaroya project, or if I am going to pivot to something else. We shall see. Um, if I remember correctly, I will be on Sunday, electricity permitted. I will be at Inimitable Books stream here on YouTube at 9 a.m. And then I don't know if I'm gonna be somewhere else because I do have a lot of things to do next week. I have appointments. I have to go to a couple of um, places to get some things. I do work full on days. Like, I think 3 or 4 days of the week I'm working the full day. Um, so yeah, next week is gonna be a tough one. So I don't know how online I'm gonna be. But for sure you will see me back next Friday for the monthly planning stream. So there's that. Uh, yeah, that's everything. I don't have a lot to say. just just that I'm like just like working on my things or doing things around my house and doing things for my mom, things like that. Um, you are so very welcome. I'm gonna go ahead and thank you so much. I hope you guys enjoy the rest of your evening and your weekend. Stay safe. Um, and yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and let you all guys go. Bye.